Well, 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 look who it is. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, today's the day. And by that, I mean nothing. We're going to do the same thing we always do. We're going to chill. We're going to build some stuff. We're just going to have a fantastic time doing it. And definitely not going to complain at all. Never. Anyway, thanks for joining me here while we build up the new city of Vale. In the last video, if you didn't see it, we worked on this area, and you're saying, what is this area? It is currently a oasis in the middle of this structural desert. This is the town center, or city center, I guess, of Vale, or one of them. I don't know. That's going to be your city hall, and then we got all the little buildings. Went with like the German Gothic look. Kind of neat. I think it came out really cool. If you want to see that video, I will put it in the description and link it here. Yeah. And then if you do watch that last video, or you did watch that last video, you'll see me talk about doing a Coliseum/arena as well. I want to build a jousting arena. That's something I want in this city for sure. So, you know, the classics, all the classics. We need a cathedral somewhere. We have a castle. We have a city center. We need a jousting arena. What else do we really need? Let's consult the board. Also started last time, we have a board of the new projects. So the arena is number 2, city center's done. Arena is number 2. Town hall is built, but it needs to be, you know, put together. And shops and stuff. That's all on the horizon. But yeah. Yeah. Now you're probably looking at this going, Mr. Rat, how are you going to put an arena anywhere in here? And that's a good question. And I like good questions because when we get good questions, we get good answers. And with good answers, we get good change. And that's why you should vote me, Mr. Rat, for your local council person. Because I can find good answers to my good questions. Anyway, I think what we're going to do is we're going to completely get rid of this section of this hill, mountain, whatever. We're going to extend the city that way, or extend the flat area that way. Kind of like make this, like where the stone meets the dirt right there, that's going to be the new mountainside that the castle's built into. And then we're going to, honestly, I think I'm going to delete this river. And as much as I love a good river, I think we have too many right now. You know, like if we think about, let's be honest, guys, how many rivers are really going to be surrounding a city? You've got this river coming from all the way from Ratton, basically. And it's just this meandering thing that goes all the way over that way. Kind of, it stops there, but it kind of goes all the way over that way through the river district, through Ratton, into the ocean. So, you know, do we really need another river dissecting the new city too? Probably not. Probably not. I think we're going to get rid of it. Even though it's a really nice river. But you know what? That's okay. We can make another really nice river. Someday. But yeah, that's the plan. I think first we're going to start with blowing out that mountain using some axiom. And kind of like establishing where I'm going to plant this arena. I don't want it to be crazy big. I want it to be mainly like a jousting arena. I'm not thinking like a Coliseum gladiator arena. Maybe just like something a little smaller, like a combat yard in the middle, and a jousting area, and then some like seating, you know, somewhere for tournaments to be held. Because what's a medieval city without tournaments? You know, if you guys can't kill each other in real battle, you guys should kill each other in made up make believe battle. Yeah. Okay, that's enough rambling. We're gonna get this going. We're gonna get this going. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Okay, you guys, so here we go. Look what we got going on here. Mountain gone. There was a mountain there. That's all that's left is that little man. And then the river has been pretty much buried. And we've got all this space now. I mean, it's not perfect, but we've got all this space. I don't know what I'm going to do here. This mountain area is kind of funky. Part of me thinks maybe we, like, the castle could extend through the mountain, and this could be, like, this big old, like, nature, like, park. That might be kind of cool. But that's for another time. I don't know exactly how that's going to work logistically. So here's the plan. I think, well, now with all this stuff leveled out and, like, filled in, because this wall was originally stopping at the river, basically. But there's no longer a river, so why would this wall stop? But I don't want to keep building wall. I think it's a little silly. So my thought is, what if either the wall is crumbling down and, like, the city's kind of expanded out here through the wall, or like a seal, we could build the arena kind of with the wall attached to it. So, like, maybe the wall comes back this way, curves back this way. I'll build the arena right here, and, like, part of the arena is built into this crumbling wall. I don't know if that makes sense at all. Like, maybe the wall kind of, like, curves around this way and the arena is built into it, and then the wall just kind of, like, crumbles down into nothing, and there's a road that goes out that way and then builds into more city. I could do that. That might be kind of cool. Like, make a natural, not natural, but make, like, a alcove kind of thing with the wall, and then the arena could, like, use the back part of the wall as part of the arena. Yeah, I think that might be a cool idea. That might be a cool idea. The trick is going to be building the wall and keeping it consistent. I love building walls. I don't. The walls are not fun. That's cool, though. I like the arches. The archways are fun. Okay. Yeah, that's the plan. So I guess what's next then is we're gonna do some more wall. We're gonna kind of create that curve, and then rain on me, and then we're going to build, like, we're gonna kind of, like, try to lay out what the arena is gonna look like. So I'm gonna do some research of what a medieval arena would look like and what would need to be there, and then yeah, well, we'll get it going, guys. We'll get it going. What a fun mystical city this is turning into. Oh boy. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, so this is what we've got. This is what we've got, guys. And oh boy, is it a funky shape. Definitely an organic shape, you know, following the contour of the land that I've just completely made up. So here's the thought. This is central part that's actually going to be the arena. And, like, it doesn't look huge, but, like, I mean, kind of sizable, you know? I don't know. It's sizable. I might expand it a little bit. I just didn't want to get it too close to the wall over there because I wanted to have seating all around. Or, like, at least, like, viewing areas all around, but maybe I'll expand it a little bit because it might be a little too small for jousting. I mean, I don't know. We might expand it a little bit. And then we have this big tower here. That's gonna be, I think I'm gonna do, like, another tier on top of it. And the idea is this is where the wall probably ended or started collapsing, and then, since this is, like, an active city and people still live here and you know, whatever, they wouldn't have just, like, let that wall decay into, like, rubble and then, like, built around it. They probably would have cleaned it up and, like, repurposed. So my thought is when they placed the arena here and kind of, like, started that project, they cleaned up this and, like, they're gonna make this a tower for the arena, maybe, or just, like, another watchtower or something. Yeah, that's the thought. I don't know, guys. Is it too far off to the side? I mean, I think part of my problem here with visualizing all this is because my whole like viewpoint is coming from the city over there, and then like this being like the main road coming in. But realistically, that doesn't have to be the main road coming in. That could be a side road. You know, like the main road could be coming in from that way, or there could be other roads coming in from everywhere. It doesn't just have to be like this one space. So like that doesn't necessarily. It feels like it's outside of the city, I think, or like too far away. But I think once I fill this in, it'll probably be fine. So I don't know. That's how I'm coping. Call that cope. But that's the idea. Okay. I might make it a little longer, guys. I might add like another. We might make it a little longer. I might have it like attached to that tower and then kind of be like this long field, because I really do want it to be like a jousting arena more so than like a fighting arena. And like realistically, even like a jousting arena, say it's like a long field, they can kind of like condense it down with some like wooden fences and stuff if they wanted to make it a smaller area for like hand fighting and stuff. So it doesn't need to be so condensed, especially in a city this big. I got so much space and so much room to work with that I need to start using it. So okay, what's next? I'm gonna kind of mess with the shape a little bit, and then I'll start getting some walls going. I definitely want to have like arches. So I don't, obviously this isn't like Roman era, but I still want some arches like Colosseum. Because I think it looks neat, you know? I think it looks neat. So we'll do some arches and some decorations. Then I want some like flags on top of it and some seating areas and all that fun stuff. But I think what's next is actually going to be like laying out the building and then like getting the shape right and building up a structure. This is just going to be this massive area of like gray stone. So I might change up the palette to be a different color. I don't know. Maybe the base will be stone and the top side will be like maybe this like terracotta color. I kind of like that terracotta color for like official buildings maybe, or like different buildings. Something like that. Okay, that's the plan anyway. Let's keep working. Okay, so there we go. That's the structure with the yard. It's longer and yeah, what a funky building, guys. Why did I not plan this better? That's okay. You know what? You live and you learn. I don't know if I like this like overhang. Might be too long. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. But I got this like overhanged roof kind of thing. I don't have a lot of room for like seats or like spectators, but maybe it's just standing room only. You know, it's a small little arena, and that's where the lord or whoever would be sitting and like watching, lord and or like tournament organizer, I guess, the referee. Yeah. What's next? What's next is going to be, I need to do this tower. And then I want to do the archways underneath. Kind of like make it a actual whatever. Actual like walkway underneath the thing. And then I need to figure out how to detail out this area here on top. I think I might cut into the wall here a little bit to kind of make sure that walkway goes around the whole way. Right now it's a little tight here, and if I put a railing here, you're not gonna have any room. But you know, that's okay. I could also make like a tower there. I don't know, like a square tower. I don't know. I'll mess with it. One thing that's a little funky is the outside is not uniform. Like it's not symmetrical, so that's kind of throwing me off a little bit. But a more organic building sometimes doesn't do terrible. Sometimes it comes out kind of cool. And then I want to do flags on top, like little like tiny flags, like banners, I guess, not flags, banners. Colored banners to kind of show like tournament or like an arena, you know? That's the plan. So what's next is going to be finishing that tower. I think I'm gonna put another tower there. and we're gonna just add some details overall. So let's work on that. We'll do that now. Yep, let's do it. Well, look at that, guys. We have an arena with some flags, banners, and it's got some windows. It's got some doors, and it's got a couple towers. It's got a nice little... Yeah. Guys, can you imagine fighting in here? Just getting killed? The king could have, like, crossbowmen up there or something if somebody in here, like, tries to harm somebody else or, like, breaks the rules, you know? You could just, like, you know, do the thing. Yeah, I got a little bit of seating, just a little bit, you know? Still not a super big stadium, but a little bit of seating to watch. Most people would probably have to stand, unfortunately. There's still no way to actually get up to this top floor, so I'm gonna have to add that. That's the next thing, is kind of doing a little bit of the details. I also want to do, since it is like a jousting tournament, kind of like arena thing, I want to use some of this interior space, it's like the inside of the wall, to be some stables for horses and an armory and all that fun stuff, and there's lots of room in here. So I think that's going to be the next plan, is going to be kind of using some of the space for details and stuff. Gotta figure out how people are going to get up here, though. I mean, I guess I could put like an entryway there, like in the use the tower as like the entry up. That would probably make the most sense. Problem is there's a gate there for like this, the like combatants to get into the arena, so it'd be a little funky to have all your spectators walk past that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for now, this is the arena. I'm gonna do some of the details on the inside and spice it up a little bit. That's the plan, and then we might call it for the day. But yeah, guys, freaking arena, kind of a cool build. I haven't built one of these before anywhere on this world, so it's kind of fun to have. So, excuse me for fangirling, guys. Okay, let's do some details. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have something of an interior. I don't know how much of that I got on the replay clip because it's kind of tight spaces in here. But here we go. So you walk in, you've got a concession stand, buy some snacks. You got your ticket booth right here. Over here, you have a stairway up. Kind of wonky, but it gets the job done. Down here, you've got a little drink booth. You know, you gotta get your drinks before you watch the people try to kill each other. Same deal over here. We have some more drinks, another drink booth, another stairwell going up. This one's a little bit less wonky. Get you up here. And then we go down. And through this door, so this would block off the like entryway. There's like a waiting area for the soldiers to kind of like sit and wait before they go in. We have a little stable here, just in case we need some horses for a horse battle. Keep going back through here. You have the armory. We've got spears, swords, axes, shields, all the fun stuff. Some leather armor, some chainmail. I don't feel like anybody would be like in full tin can iron armor, but you know. We've got some unused space over here, unrealized space, some more unrealized space, and then this is the end. This goes into like the ticket booth thing over here. But yeah, there you go. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all those other parts. Maybe another stable. Who knows? Maybe a little doorway going. There you go. That's your arena. It's your arena, guys. Pretty cool. What's left? What's left? I think I'm gonna decorate the outside of it before we go today. I'm gonna put like a walkway around it, and then maybe some trees and stuff. Make it not look so desolate. Desolate's a good word. That's your rat with beans word of the day. Desolate. I think I used it correctly. Yeah. Okay. I'm liking it, guys. I'm kind of liking it. Let's get this pathway done and some trees and some decorations and maybe, you know, maybe we connect the road. Probably not. I don't know where the road's gonna go yet, so we're gonna just like put a pathway on the outside of it. So that's the plan. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alrighty, everybody. What do we think? What do we think? I think it came out pretty good. It's small and it's not like this big old grand arena, but it's definitely works for the city. Someday I'll probably add a little bit more to the top. I just need to like take a break from this project, I think. But I think it looks pretty good. I think it fits. I think it's a nice arena. So we can mark that one off of the list. Oops, I missed the wall, guys. I missed the wall. Alright, guys, look, this is the city. I think I'm done with Vale entirely. That's a joke. That's a joke. We got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do, guys. But pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, we got to come up with some more projects to do. I mean, just the streets through here are going to be massive projects, so, you know, maybe we'll have some of those as videos coming up shortly. Yeah. Well, I guess that's all we're going to do today. Please let me know what you think down in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see me build next. What else would be a good addition to the city? We're going to need a market somewhere. A couple markets, probably. You know, lots of housing and stuff. And then more farms, obviously. And, like, trees and stuff. And all that fun stuff. So, let me know what you want to see next. Come join the Discord. Come say hi. That's where the world download is. If you want to come download the world, it's not updated to the newest builds, but it's got some of the newer stuff on there. I'm gonna do a new world tour here within the next week or two. I think it's time. It's been almost a year, so you know we can do a new world tour and kind of show off the new builds, and have them all in this one nice little spot for everybody to kind of see. What else? What else? If you want to join an SMP, I'm trying to get that started and crowdsourced. So if you would love to join that, join the Discord, and then that's where the whitelist will be. And we're also trying to crowdsource the funding for it, just because, you know, funding is great and all. So if you want to donate to that, feel free to donate to that. If not, come and play and say hi. We'll get that going here very soon. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and peace.